always say this. Hi, my name is Nedra.
And I'm Jabina.
And this is an introduction to our new channel.
Heart Rhythm Associates.
We are not going to call it Heart Rhythm Associates.
We're associated with the Heart Rhythm.
So we came up with this idea that we really wanted to document my sister's journey with her congestive heart failure.
Because I'm so young.
My sister is 42 years old, and she developed heart failure when she was pregnant with my niece back in 2000.
I was 25.
She was 25 years old. My niece right now is 17. So she's been dealing with congestive heart failure for 17 years, okay? So we want to start out by talking about our family history and why someone so young would develop congestive heart failure. We still don't know why, but our family history is very extensive, and there's some kind of genetic component tied to this heart failure in our family. So we can start out by talking about our grandmother, which is my dad's. It's on the paternal side. It's my dad's mother. We never met her because she passed away before we were even born. She was in her 30s, and all we could do is speculate that she died of heart failure, but we know it was a heart-related issue. And she died in her 30s. So we fast forward to my uncle, Luke.
Clyde.
That's his real name. He developed heart failure in his 30s. His heart actually stopped a few times, from what I can remember.
Really? I had no idea.
But anyway, he wound up getting a heart transplant, and he got his heart transplant at Duke University Medical Center in Durham, North Carolina. We're from North Carolina, by the way. And he was one of the first ones to get a heart transplant at Duke. He did live about 20 plus years with that heart. And he died back in 2007, 2008.
I had no idea it was that 2007.
That's when I first got back from California.
Oh wow.
Because I was travel nursing, and I was at Duke.
I need my shades.
I know, it's kind of bright out here.
All I got to do.
Because those are 3D.
Let me drive down the road.
You can't use 3D shades. Let's
But
focus.
it
Man,
helps.
that looks. Woo, we gotta focus.
It just helps though. It does.
Yeah.
It kind of cut it out just a little bit.
Takes the brightness away.
Yeah.
So, getting back to what we were talking about.
Sorry.
So he got a heart transplant. He lived, like I said, 20 plus years. My dad also had congestive heart failure. He developed it in his 30s. He just passed away this last year,
December 26th.
the day after Christmas. But he lived with it for over 30-something years, congestive heart failure. He was a candidate for a heart transplant, but his only issue was he was too big. My dad is like over 6 feet tall.
6'4",
and he was 305 pounds, and they wanted him to lose weight before they could transplant a heart in him because of my daddy's size, a small heart would not be able to compensate. So he was in the process of trying to lose some weight, going to cardiac rehab, and he passed away before he could even get put on a transplant list. His youngest brother, he also developed congestive heart failure in his late 30s to 40s. He died in his 50s.
Yeah.
So now we have my sister. She got pregnant, and when you're pregnant with a baby, there's extra fluid, and at some point my sister apparently would have developed congestive heart failure. Apparently she has a gene somewhere. But because she got pregnant, it exacerbated it, and she developed it in her 20s. And we'll get into that story some other time later. But as you can see, like I said earlier, we just have this really big family history of heart disease. So we thought it was important. Some people may want to know about congestive heart failure, what it feels like to live with it, and we want to document how she's felt living with congestive heart failure and what she is going through. So right now we're in the military base. I really can't film too much on the military base. That's probably against the law. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'm going to go ahead and cut this short, and we'll be back shortly. All right.
right, so right now I'm FaceTiming my sister. She hasn't been feeling well today. Today is Saturday. The last time we filmed was on a Tuesday. So as you can see, she's getting ready for bed. If you can give them a quick update of how your day went, and I'll let her go to sleep.
I was tired all day long, feeling a little nauseated most of the day. And so I slept all day and watched Big Mouth on Netflix. And I had Chinese food, nausea medication, and now I'm back in bed.
Are you going to sleep?
Yes.
Any shortness of breath today?
No, because I didn't do well. I did have some shortness of breath just sitting around talking to my husband, but other than that, I was fine.
All
No
right.
shortness of breath because I laid around in the bed all day.
Okay. Did you weigh yourself this morning?
You know what? That's one thing I did not do.
And everybody, as a heart failure patient, you're supposed to weigh yourself daily, because why?
Because I could be retaining water each day,
Mm-hmm.
which is not good for my heart.
Right.
But I did not weigh myself today. I was too busy medicating myself from having double pink eye over the past couple of days.
Yes. So not only does my we try not to laugh at her, but this girl wound up getting double pink eye, which is sad because she doesn't like messing with her eyeballs, and she has to put eye drops in her eyes 4 times a day. So I happened to be there, and I put her first 2 drops in, and then her husband was supposed to do some.
He didn't help me at all, so I've been wasting eye drops for the past 24 hours, but they're getting in there.
But he did, in his defense, he did come in your room, right, to put the eye drops in this morning.
After the fact.
You said it was
after 6 o'clock.
It don't matter as long as you do it 4 times a day. I was just trying to give you some times. All right, so a little bit of shortness of breath. To recap, a little bit of shortness of breath today, nausea, because what did you eat this morning for breakfast?
Sausage and bacon and eggs and grease.
Now, as a heart failure patient, they tell you to cut down on your sodium, and as you can see, she ate a lot of sodium. This is what we call in the medical field a non-compliant patient.
You better be glad I cannot cuss on the air.
You can cuss if you want to. I just had to bleep you out. But anyway, she looks good. Make sure you weigh yourself tomorrow, Bina. She normally weighs herself.
Myself. I usually do.
Mm-hmm. She does.
But again, I was trying to get drops in my eyes from the pink eye.
That did not stop. I'm not messing with.
Yeah, it stopped me because I'm one of those one-track people. I can only do one thing at a time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. Does your eye feel better?
One of them does.
One of them. The one.
I think this one is the one that's clearing up better.
Is that the one that was the worst?
That was the one that was the worst, that one.
Okay.
It was the bloodshot one.
Okay, good.
And this one looked like it's getting better.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. That one's still kind of red over there.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
In the corner.
And you want me to weigh myself. I cannot worry about everything.
Well, make sure that, you do. But you don't feel like you have any swelling or anything like that, do you?
Just a little swelling. I did my test on my leg earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I can do it right now.
Can you show us? Yeah. Show us what you mean.
Can you see my leg?
Oh, God, don't share all your privates now.
Oh, I got it all covered. Is that my leg?
Yeah, that's your leg. That's your leg right there. I see it.
Nothing. There is a small dent right there, but not major.
It's not a very clear picture, but basically what she does is she presses on her skin right where the bone is, where her shin bone is. And if there's an indentation left after she picks her finger up, that means that there is some extra fluid in her body. There it is. Oops. Bring your camera down. Oh, never mind. I was going to point to it, but it's okay. I think they kind of get the picture. There it is, right there. There's an indentation right there, which means that she does have some fluid backed up in her. But it has been way worse than that in the past. Actually,
And
last
I need
week.
a pedicure, but I will not show you that.
So normally if she feels like she's swelling a lot, or if she wakes up in the morning and she has gained 2 pounds from the day previous or 3 pounds in the day previous, and she'll take an extra diuretic or water pill or whatever it's called. What are you doing? But anyway, that's our vlog for today. I probably won't see my sister until the 25th because she does have another doctor's appointment and with the specialist, the heart specialist. Your eye's still red, girl. Yeah, it's still red on the side. Yeah.
She
But
hit me.
yeah, I did hit you because you need a whipping sometimes. So,
I was nauseated the day before I had food poisoning
you didn't know.
on Thursday.
Let me tell you, it probably was food poisoning. Not really. This girl ate, it was a day-old burger from Red Robin, right?
Which was really good.
And it had sat in the refrigerator and and then she wound up eating Arby's turkey bacon ranch sandwich as well that night. Now, normally my sister only eats once a day, but she ate twice a day, and it was not good choices, both of them. And so she threw up. That was on
All day long.
Was that Wednesday? That was Wednesday, right?
It was Thursday.
That was Thursday. She was throwing up, feeling bad, dizzy, just all kinds of ailments. So I wound up leaving work and coming to.
Pressure was low.
What was
and
low?
I was dizzy.
What was low?
My blood pressure was low when I went to the ambulance.
It wasn't low, but it was 100 over something.
That was low for me.
That ain't low for you. You normally in the night. I'm gonna pray for my sister. Pray. But anyway, I'm gonna combine both those days together, Bino, so that we can have one video. That first video was like 5 minutes, and so this one is 7 minutes. So after I edit a little bit, it might wind up being 10, which I think is long enough for a video. What you think? All right. You have any words of encouragement or any last minute words you'd like to say to end our video chat?
No, not tonight.
Okay. Well, you can think of something to say later.
Good night.
All right. Good night. I'll call you tomorrow.
I'm sure.
I'll video you because I can't just, put my...
Not after 9 o'clock because I'm in the bed.
You slept all day?
I'm still tired. I'm exhausted right now.
Are you?
Really exhausted. My heart races when I'm just sitting here.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me tired.
Make you tired. Okay.
Yes.
You think you need to go to the doctor?
Say what?
You think you need to go to the doctor?
I'm going next week 3 times.
It's not next week, though, is it?
But I forgot to call them people back on Friday when they called, so I got to call them first thing Monday morning.
Okay, and what is that for?
That's the heart rhythm specialist. They wanted me to do an EKG.
Okay.
So I can tell her what's going on when I get there.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I love
Yeah.
you.
Huh?
I love you.
I'm sure.
I don't like you. I do love
I
you,
know
though.
it.
But what did you do?
I'm trying to figure out how to hold this phone so my hair won't look.
It's just a headscarf. Look like you got one big fro. One big black fro.
I'm going to try to be better.
Okay.
All
right, Painter. All right. I'll see you later on.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.